All right, so this week we watched Raw from 1999. We took it all the way back to the Attitude Era, where they were still in the Monday Night Wars with WCW Monday Nitro. Raw on April 12th. Stone Cold makes his way to the venue. We have the Chef Boyardee commercial. Stone Cold's now in the ring.
Stone Cold's entrance fucking
Okay, so
rules.
basically, let me preface this by saying The Rock had the Smoking Skull belt,
Yes.
and Stone Cold shows up with the Winged Eagle. Is that what it is? Or not the Winged Eagle?
Big Eagle.
Big Eagle. So he's got that. Rock's got that. Rock's
But he
taking
doesn't want that shit. He wants his belt.
Yeah,
wants
Rock's
the
taking a. He's taking a break or breather or whatever he said
Yeah,
he's
he
doing
says,
earlier.
I'm leaving. Like,
Dude,
whatever.
Austin fucking rules. He comes out here and his promo starts by him just making sure everyone knows that not only does he think Vince still sucks, he pretty much says "fuck you, Vince," and also "fuck you, Shane." Just so we get that settled. So
Yeah.
He's talking shit, and then on the Tron, you hear from the distance, "Hey, redneck piece of trash." Fuck, Rock rules.
Dude, Stone Cold said Rudy Poo.
Dude, he had quite a fucking line on this. So The Rock's on the bridge. They finally reveal that The Rock is on the bridge.
Oh,
And,
God.
You recognize this? You threw my title off this before. Now we find ourselves back on this bridge, you motherfucker. And he says, you want to go hunting, do you? You would come hunt the biggest, baddest species, the Brahma bull. And The Rock and Austin.
This is crazy.
Austin says, "You call yourself a super species. Well, I would call you super feces." And the crowd
goes,
goes fucking crazy. JR says, "Oh my." And Austin gives the biggest shit-eating grin to the fucking camera. He's like, "Yeah, I got him."
He takes the biggest pause. Yeah, that's right. Cheer for the feces.
Super feces. That was the biggest pop of the night. The Rock is also fucking great in this too. He's like, he's about to call it the Rudy Poo Bridge, and he says, "The Rock is on the Rudy Poo," and he knows, he can't hear the crowd because he's obviously on the bridge.
Yeah.
But he knows that they're gonna do it. He says, "Hey, don't do that." He says, "I'm on Rudy Poo Bridge."
Yeah, so The Rock
Both of
has the
guys
Smoking
fucking
Skull belt,
rule.
and at the end of his pre-tape, he goes, "If you want the piece of trash, come get the piece of trash." I say, God damn it.
So
This
good.
rules. The Rock is waiting on the Rudy Poo Bridge, and he has himself a fishing pole because he's going to be waiting a long time.
He just discovered it. They've showed random shots of him on the bridge throughout the show at this point, and he only just now finds this fucking fishing rod.
Yep. And he's fishing off the bridge. And The Rock says, God, this is probably one of the best Rock lines of all time because he said it with such malice in his voice. The Rock said, he was just fucking talking. This is what The Rock does. He was just talking. So he was just talking, and at the end of the promo, he goes, "Yeah, I'm fishing. I'll probably catch a mutated freak fish because you're such a candy ass piece of trash."
He's just talking shit.
He's just talking. The dude is fishing on the bridge, and he goes, "Probably got you a mutated freak fish because you're such a candy ass piece of trash." I said, "What the hell did he just say?"
Blaming Austin for the quality of fish that you can find in Detroit.
Dude, because I'm using that. I'm telling you that for everything, bro. I didn't finish that TPS report because you're such a candy ass piece of trash.
You should ask your dad if he wants to go fishing, and then just drop that line on him.
Oh my God. Probably catch a mutated freak fish. Because you're such a candy ass piece of trash. All right, thank you, The Rock. We will catch up with you on the bridge later. He is still talking shit to nobody. He's just talking shit to the air.
He's letting the energy, he's putting it out into the universe.
Yes, and he has his pager.
And somehow Stone Cold had the number to it. How did Stone Cold have Rock's pager number?
And he trolled him. He's at 316.
God, the fact, like I think we talked about this the other day. Not only was it fucking amazing that to think that Stone Cold's number, if you call 316 on a phone, it takes you to Stone Cold. But how fucking baller it was that Stone Cold would page somebody just to let them know that he was coming to whoop their ass. That's
I will
fucking
find you.
tremendous.
Can you imagine Austin's at like a phone booth? He's like, because of like a 316. All right,
Yeah.
I'm coming to whoop your ass.
Stone Cold finally finds The Rock. The Rock is still talking shit to nobody, and then all of a sudden, the
Here
truck.
comes this piece of trash.
You finally found me. I was like, oh, there it goes.
And then the Rock, Austin pulls up in his fucking truck, and then they're fighting, and Rock hits him with the fishing rod.
That ruled. I
fucking
love
great.
that. Dude, the
Wow.
entire time Stone Cold pulls up in the truck. Okay, from the time this started, The Rock is talking. Stone Cold pulls up in the truck. It's just fucking clean right up to The Rock.
Yeah.
He's still talking shit. Stone Cold steps out of the car, jumps over the little barricade. The Rock's still talking. I'm like, what is going on right now? And he beats him with a fishing rod.
good.
And then The Rock grabs Stone Cold and he tosses him over the edge.
Yes.
And then as he's sitting there, what does he say?
Well, Austin's hanging on, and the Rock's
dear
staring
life.
at him. And the Rock, he looks at him in the eyes and he says, "Go to hell!" And he hits him. And Austin falls off the bridge.
You deliver that so well because it's such a weird demeanor because it's
It's
not
so- yeah,
how The
no,
Rock
it's a
would say go to
weird-
hell.
No, he looks at him and he says, "Go to hell."
He hits him one good time and see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now, as Stone Cold has presumably died off this bridge, The Rock is not concerned about that. The Rock grabs the Smoking Skull belt.
Hell yeah.
He wasn't going to throw the belt off the bridge, but guess what? The Rock lied. He takes the belt and he goes, "And you take this to hell with you." And he throws the belt. And he puts torque. He torques that thing, bro. There is speed and velocity. That thing
He
goes.
fly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
There's
gone.
no way. I'd be shocked if they even found the fucking thing. You can take this to hell with you. He just chucks it. God, The Rock ruled.
Yeah, this was really good stuff, man.